Sponsored by Mount Pleasant Magazine with a new section on pets and a new hospital opening. There's a whole lot of growth going on here. With more on that is Bill Mascio along with Natalie Garber. How are you guys doing? And also Charlie Man the dog.
Charlie's the publisher of Mount Pleasant Pet, so we had to bring the publisher.
You know, I'm going to kind of make this really simple interview, even though the questions are directing to all three of you. I think it would be best for just the two of you to answer these questions because Charlie has a tendency to kind of go on and on.
Yeah, he does.
You know,
he's a blabbermouth.
Yeah, sometimes the questions may be a little rough for him. You know? Hey, let's talk about first is why did you decide to have Charlie Mascio be publisher of the Pet Magazine?
Well, you know, Tom, the thing is, if you wanted to do a magazine on airplanes, you'd hire a pilot, right?
Sure.
If you wanted to do something on skiing, snow skiing, you'd hire a skier. So I felt
that's
that.
a no-brainer.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, Charlie's my buddy, and he's the perfect publisher for Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine.
Mm-hmm. Now, Natalie, you're a veterinarian specialty care. Okay. Yeah. Usually copy the Mount Pleasant Pets in your waiting room. Why does the veterinary specialist care? Why do you guys like so much about the Mount Pleasant Magazine for pets?
Yeah, so we've been involved with Mount Pleasant Magazine for quite a while with the advertising. Mount Pleasant Pets really gives us a platform to be able to provide useful information to pet owners all across the East Cooper area in a fun and engaging way that we haven't been able to do so before. So,
Bill, tell us about this. You've been involved with the Health Links Charleston, and it says, I understand that you're starting a pet healthy section in the magazine.
Yes, and veterinarian specialists are one of the sponsors, or these exclusive sponsors. You know, Tom, the thing is, health care is important to all family members, including four-legged family members, like Charlie. Yeah. And so veterinary specialists, we approached them and said, hey, why don't you guys sponsor this? You'll be the exclusive sponsor. And they, Natalie, we appreciate that. We think there are a lot of pet owners out there who are going to love you guys for helping us put that information out there.
We're so excited to be involved, and it really brings that information to not only the East Cooper area, but the Tri-County area as well. So
yeah. Now you are with veterinarian specialty care over here in Mount Pleasant, but you've got a new office that's being built, opening soon in Somerville, I understand?
Yeah, so we've been in North Charleston too for a long time, but our Somerville hospital opens in September. We're going to have all of our departments available to the community, emergency department and critical care. Most importantly, if you ever have an emergency with your pet any time of day, we'll always be here for you. So that's really been something that's been in the works for the past couple years, and we're excited to finally be opening the doors in September.
Wow. So tell us the two locations, the one that's in North Charleston?
Yeah. So we have one in North Charleston. It's off of West Montague, and then here in Mount Pleasant off of Johnny Dodds. And then in Somerville, we'll be opening off of Berlin G. Myers in East 3rd North Street.
Easy access in and out.
Yep, absolutely.
And a lot of people don't, unless they have pets, they don't think that, emergencies can happen to pets.
I have to share this with you. You don't know this now. Charlie fell out of the car. He really did. I won't go into details why he fell out, because the dad probably was. So it was just down the street from the one in Mount Pleasant, and I literally rolled up there with Charlie, and your staff was right on it, and I just felt so comfortable. He was a pup then.
That's awesome.
But he really. I'll always remember that now.
Yeah. And emergencies are so unexpected, so we always want you to know that we're here for you.
When you say you're here for the folks, that means that if a dog starts having problems like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, they can give you
a call. Yeah, absolutely. 24 hours, 365 days a year.
That is fantastic. As a matter of fact, I found a dog in my neighborhood one time, didn't realize that it had been a pet in somebody's backyard down the street.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know who this dog belongs to. It didn't have a tag on it. It didn't have a chip. And come to find out, the people went walking around, and I said, yeah, it's over at such and such, and you guys had it over there.
Absolutely. Anytime you find a stray animal, we're happy to check them for a microchip for you. If they're injured, we're happy to assess them, get them to the proper shelter where their owners can find them.
I was impressed because when Charlie fell out of the car, my vet called me up the next day because you guys communicate so well with the veterinarian community.
Yeah.
And how did you know this? Because I asked her, how did you know this? And you had contacted her.
We've got about 5 seconds left. You got a quick announcement?
We do. We're today on this show. In September 18th, it's going to be Pet Day. The whole show is going to be about pets. So all you pet lovers out there, if you guys want to tune in that day, I think you'd love it.
Thank you guys for being here today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Charlie Man. All right, we got more Low Country Life in just a moment. Stay with us.